Hello, 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 trends lovers. Welcome, 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 welcome back. Let's have this gist. Join me, let us talk. Let's have a little bit of chit chat tonight. This is going to be a quick live stream. I just want to jump in here and let's talk, let's analyze, let's dissect, and let us talk about what other people can actually learn from chaos moist situation. Hey, 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 y'all, my voice is going to be very low, okay? Because, yeah, it's late night over here, so I'm not trying to disturb the neighbors and people that are sleeping. So, yes, pardon me. Nelly, Nelly, hey, 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 you're welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us tonight. Let's talk about Korra's. Eh? Mm, 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 mm. First of all, I want to ask, have you all listened to that song? Have you listened to the song? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If you have listened to Korra's, let me see. Is our sound good? Okay. So our sound is good. And let's get ready. Ready, 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 ready for the stream. Hmm. So, yes, like I said, have you listened to this new song that we've all been waiting for? Moist, 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 moist. That's all we've been hearing. Moist, and everybody was waiting. When is it going to drop? When is it going to drop? When is it going to drop? Finally, Moist is here. Welcome, 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 trend lovers. Welcome, welcome, my kings and queens. If you're just joining, you are welcome. And please like the live stream if you are just coming in. So the question is, did you get to listen to Korra Obidi's new song? Did you? Let's start from there. Let's start from there. Hmm. Let me know. Have you listened to the song yet? If you have not, you have to. Okay, you have to go listen to that song. Boogie down, boogie down. Okay, so hold on. I'm trying to. Yeah, am I having network issues now? I've not even started. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is late night already. Why should I be having network issues? Hmm? Why should I be having network issues? Nelly Nelly says, yes, it is catchy. The song is really, really nice. Like, hey, Cora is nailing it, in my own opinion. Seriously, I was, I watched it again and again and again and again because I knew that the haters are always going to find something to say. So I was just watching again and again and again and again and whatnot. Yo, I just hope that Cora will start some kind of competition, so people can just come along and also jive, vibe and jive to this her new song, and also, just to promote the song and put it out there more. I hope Cora does that, call on people to come and react to dance to the song, share it, and she repost it. You know how it is done lately, how when dancers dances to song and it somehow it goes viral because everybody gets to like, yo, there's this new dance, there's this new song, there's this new this, there's this new that. So I hope Cora does that also, you know. But the main reason why I want us to come and talk about this Cora's new release is the fact that sometimes people think that they are going to destroy you, because you know that there's some persons in this world that sees themselves as God, and one of those kind of persons we have seen is actually JD, Cora's ex-husband. That's someone that has always looked for a way to destroy, KO, with the name calling, with the manipulation, recruiting of people. Like, you all know the story already. There's no need for me to even start naming all of the things. Like, a lot of people can remember all the evil and weird things that JD has actually done. But you know what really impresses me is the fact that he does all these things, and in his mind, oh, people gonna come for her, people gonna start bashing her, and people gonna this, people gonna that. But the way that KO will just turn this whole thing around and it works for her favor is just super, super amazing. It is really, really amazing, to see that JD came out. If you remember when JD spoke about this story, how he was serious that day when JD set his ring light, when he started this his moist story. That I don't know how many people here remember the and he told that story more than once actually. If you remember, JD told that story more than once. This story of moist, like he kept saying it. He would say it, and then after some months he will come back, and then he will talk about it again, and then after some months he will come back. Like he wanted everybody to remember these things, you know. And that I remember one of the particular day he did that video, the way JD was stressing this moist story. At some point, people were even wondering, like, why is this even something? You know, why is this even something that you want to talk about? Like, what is going on? I'm just laughing because I am super happy and I'm really excited for Korra because, yo, the fact that this man came in and his mind was to shade, his mind was to bash, his mind was to, you know, say something that everybody is going to use to judge Cora. Imagine if people will not say, hey, so you're this kind of person, this is how terrible you are, and you're this is. It's like, oh, do you people even know that Hakbeku? So, in other words, people should feel sorry for you. Do you even know that Hakbekus is named after a nightclub? Can you imagine going into a nightclub in Lagos, Nigeria, and the private part of your ex-wife is named after the nightclub? Moist, really? That, and if people had run with that story, imagine what people would be saying, like, yo, seriously. But the fact that people just came out and started using, even before Cora embraced the word moist, really. And shout out to Koreans, okay, shout out to Cora supporters also, okay, because they started it. People started rolling with this moist, and the way they changed this whole thing, this whole negative thing, this whole negative narrative that JD brought up, that JD wanted to use to make everybody to start bashing, everybody to start coming for Cora, and everybody should continue on that, path where he has already put this negative mindset. And you know how his minion, he drops something and his minions will just jump on it, and they will even make it more viral and more popular. Like, oh, can you imagine? Moist, moist, moist. But the way the people that think straight and know and understood the game JD wanted to play took it and owned it. You know what? When you like, there's nothing anybody else can do. When somebody says something or does something and it hurts you, then the person, you're actually giving the person more power. Do you understand? You're giving the person more power, and the person is able to actually do more. Do you understand? But for the fact that people came out and just used this moist, hey, moist, like in the comment section, in chats, on her live streams. But I saw what Cora was like, yo, Cora had to even start using the moist. Now look at the song that has dropped. Do you know how JD is going to be feeling right now? That's one thing I want people to think about. Just think about, from the moment that Cora scheduled this moist stuff and said she was going to be releasing it in November. Can you just imagine how JD is feeling wherever he is right now? JD will be rolling on his bed. He will not sleep. He will not be able to eat. He will not rest. He will throw tantrum from his nannies. We already know how How they say he used to throw tantrums and get angry over little things that he shouldn't even bother about. How he goes to watch her videos, he comes back angry. So imagine the moment JD noticed, since he's a monitoring spirit that has been confirmed long time ago. Imagine from the moment that Korra scheduled and the title of her new single was going to be Moist, immediately that's just going to go into his head. Dung, dung, dung. Da 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 da. Dung, dung, dung. And JD's mind is like, wait, what is she trying to do? I was the one that brought that story. And I brought that story to embarrass you. I brought the story to shame you and all of the 9 yards. You just cannot be owning it. That's not what I want. I want you to be sad. I want you to be angry. I want you to go back and cry. And I'm like, he's just so much is going through his mind right now. So much. How all the lemon that he threw at her, she turned it into a very nice and juicy lemonade. And now, who's going to cash out from that? She. She's the one dropping the music. Go and see the views, okay? And this is just what? How long ago this song was posted? So I was just sitting down and thinking about this whole thing. I said, look, we really need to sit and talk. I just hope that people, because a lot of people are going through a lot, but when you see cases like this, like Cora's case that is right in front of you, even when you say, oh, I don't want to say, JD will keep pushing things and pushing things and pushing things, and you will keep seeing. Even when you don't want to see, you will see. I just want people to learn one or two things from this. The person that is planning to harm you, is planning to hurt you because of hate, envy, jealousy, and all of the 9 yards, that person will just not think through, because the wickedness in that person will not even allow the person to think through. But you, in every situation, try your best to put yourself in a calm position so you can always see the bigger picture. It is not going to be easy. But for the fact that JD came out, in fact, by now, the plans that JD had and the kind of things we saw on social media and everything, we know fully well that by now, the way JD had it in his mind, nobody would be hearing about KO. Nobody will be talking about KO. Nobody at all. He will be the one celebrating, enjoying all her hard work, her sweat, social media running his mouth, but she would just be somewhere wallowing away in sadness, not having her kids, not being able to post her kids, not, deported back home to motherland. And he's going to be feeling like the boss, oh, the King Kong, the this, the that. But did you see how everything backfired? That he was the one that was breaking down online, screaming, I can't anymore. My emotional health, my mental health, my this one. But you are the one that started everything. You really thought that, oh, I'm going to bring this woman down. When you're not God, you did not create anybody. Don't always think that you have the monopoly, the keys in your hand, you can control, you can do everything. No, you can't. You do not have the final say. It's only God that has the final say concerning people's lives. You've not been able to create one human being. So don't think that you have the final say. Look at how everything that he plotted, he turned, how he went and recruited people by himself. Now the nanny is calling him out. Nanny Jeba is posting things. His ex-besties are also posting stuff. People are talking. Everybody's mouth that is around him is just tongues are wagging. Every time you turn to Facebook or whatnot, you see tongues wagging. Look at Cora's side. Everything is calm. Everything is moist. Hey, Everything is moist. Oh my goodness. Seriously, these days is moist, moist, moist. You people will be hearing on our live streams. Welcome everyone. If you're just joining, thank you so very much for joining. Please like the live stream. Okay, like the live stream, like the live stream. Give us a thumbs up, a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, and let me know. Have you listened to Korra's new song? What do you think about the song? That's one. And then two, what do you think about the video? I really want to know, what do you think about the video? My own opinion is the song is amazing. It's nice. I love the fact that all the lemonade that JD threw at her, she made a very nice, all the lemons he threw at her, she made a very nice lemonade from it. She just didn't sit down and cry, oh, he's calling me names, he's this and that, and I'm not this, I'm not that. Please, you people don't believe what he's saying. There's no truth to that story, and this is what happened, or this is what made her. No, she sat down. She sat down, took her pen. That's one thing we know that she's good at. He came out on social media running his mouth. Oh, this happened. Oh, I'm divorcing Cora. This one. What did she do? She did not come out to rant like him. She went and she wrote a book. That's where she told her story. That's how smart people roll. That's how smart people roll. He came out again. Oh, Moist, can you imagine walking into a nightclub and discovering that the nightclub is named after your ex-wife's private parts? Eh? Moist, Moist, do you know how embarrassing that is? Do you know how shameful that is? Do you know how this? Do you know how that? There is nothing this man did not say. What did she do? She sat down and she started writing. She activated her creativity, her creative mind, and she started writing. Put down a very nice, danceable, jiving, vibing song and use those words. Hello, 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 Queen. Welcome, 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 welcome. Angeli. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us tonight. How are you doing? How are you? Angeli said, good afternoon. Yes, I listened to the song and I am very moist. Was, was. Yes. Whew. I'm just thinking about the faces of JD's supporters, like from JD to all his minions. It would be nice to just see the moment Cora dropped the song. It would be nice to just go and see JD's face. You know, as everybody is rushing to social media platform to go listen to the new song, watch the new video, how JD too will be rushing, you know, how JD will be rushing to go and join this thing. Wahala. How JD is going to be rushing. He wants to go and see Moist. And after listening to it and everything, he will not get angry. And I said, if I knew it, I wouldn't have said this thing. Because if I didn't say it, she wouldn't have written any song that would be titled Moist. Eh? And her Koreans will not be moisting and wazzing up and down. Hi, JD, can he just come live so we can see his face? So we can see the frustration, the anger, the bitterness, the jealousy, the hate, and everything on his face. Can he just come live? This is something that we need to see. We really need to be looking at JD's face right now so we can just laugh. That's just exactly what we did. Look at JD's face and laugh. Can you imagine all of how he used to come out and brag and act like he's this, he's that? Now, how JD is feeling and how his minions are feeling. And now, some of them, some of them want to twist the whole thing around and twist and turn and do the most, where they're gonna start saying things like, "Oh, eh, is this woman ever gonna cover up? Is she ever going to just do one song where she's going to be properly dressed or this or that? Like the people always, is she ever going to do a song or a video where she's not going to be shaking her booty? In my mind, when you people watch other popular big artists that you know in the world also, do you people also used to go watch their videos or watch their live performance, you know, or when they are going on tour and or things like that? Do you people used to go and analyze the kind of things that those stars used to wear? But as far as it's Cora, there is always something. Instead of them to just watch and for once and say, wow, this moist thing. In fact, even if they won't, okay, they won't say wow. Just watch and just nod your head. Say, well, she tried. She, or because even if you won't put the comment, just don't say anything. But no, these people are not set of people that can actually be quiet. They cannot close their mouth and allow anything to slide. As far as that thing is done by Cora, they will look for something that they will, a negative thing that they will try to bring out. The fact that JD came out from the beginning and he wanted to start this thing and make it a negative thing, and it backfired, that is still not enough. Oh, we don't like the song. Oh, the song is not nice. Oh, she did this. Oh, she didn't do that. Oh, she didn't do the other one. Go and sit down and write your own song. Sit down and write your own song. If you're able to come up with something as close to this. Look at the other JD's supporter, that Zacchaeus from Minnesota. What is that one singing? And yet she's Miss Shade. I'm like, some people, do they even really look at themselves? Look, like really examine yourself properly. Examine your life, whether you different. Examine yourself. That one, she will never examine herself, but she will always throw shade at Cora. She will throw shade. But look at the nonsense performance that she's performing, and every time she is like a Gulliver's, is it what Gulliver's Travel? With the giant boot that she would not look for the size of her boot to go and buy in the market. She goes and buys this, and that always reminds me of ah, if you do the way you crash into my office, you better crash out. Oh, Gloria, call this kid this kid. And yet she will be there shaded and all of them. And I'm like, you people are just exactly like your master, JD. That he's not good at anything. But he's the first person to come out and condemn his ex-wife. Oh, if social media is not here, I'm a doctor, I'm going to this, I have my educational content, and I'm going to this, I'm going to use my connection, I'm going to do this one, I'm going to do that one. But then when you look at him, you're like, yo, where is the thing you're talking about? Like, we don't get it. It's the same with JD's followers. All of them, no talent, no sense, no nothing. You people's master came out, started this moist. Oh, how he wanted to bash her name, how he wanted to destroy her image. She turned the whole thing around. Everything just turned around in her own favor. All the lemon that you people grouped together and was throwing it at her. What happened at the end? She made a very nice lemonade, and even that you people are still jealous. You couldn't. When are these people going to accept defeat? All the plotting. Look at their numbers. This is one person they are fighting. They're in their hundreds fighting one person. But every single time, she keeps winning. She keeps winning. And that these people just cannot deal with. They cannot deal with the fact that this woman keeps winning, and they cannot understand how Cora keeps winning, even though they are in their numbers. And there's this saying that two heads are better than one, but for once in our life, we have seen that 100 heads is still not working. And now is to go and criticize the video, fantastic video that she did. now is to go and criticize. Oh, what is she singing now? What are these things? What are these? It's JD that started the thing. She just finished it. But yet they want to turn the story around. When will these haters back off? When will these people actually look at this whole thing and say, okay, we have tried for this length of time and nothing is working. It's time to leave Korra Obidi alone. Let her live her life. She's not the first woman to be divorced. She will not be the last. But no, they want to roll with every single thing that JD has to say. For them, that's like the main thing to do. He comes out, he drops a breadcrumb for them, they run with it. And now he's been hiding, they've continued. Just waited for her to drop her song. Oh, they've started. When will the haters stop? That's one question I want to ask. At what point are you people going to say, let me mind my own business and focus on things that pays and benefits me and see how I can add to society and not be a nuisance? In all the hate, the plotting, the everything that you people have been doing, this woman have been succeeding. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That she was fighting so hard, tooth and nail, 24/7. You are fighting this person. The person is not fighting you. The person keeps excelling. You go and you recruit other people to join yourself. Look at Miriam that was running her mouth up and down. Now Miriam is like a crazy person that one minute she's here, the other minute her mouth is here. And even when she tries now not to even say the truth comes out from her mouth. Because now she's not trying to sound like she's the innocent person that never did anything bad for to Korra, but tried to fight for Korra. When will the rest of you learn from people like Miriam that they put all their energies, their expertise, and everything to try to bring this woman down? But it backfired because all of them are screaming, my mental health. And then I had to take a break. And then I had to distance myself. And then I had to leave other people to fix their problems because my mental health was affected, because my this was affected, because my that. But some of you are still going in until you come inside there, you will not rest. You won't. It is not possible for you people to say, okay, let me rest. It can't happen. You must look for something to use to criticize this woman. Do you people think that if you go and you scream from today to tomorrow, oh, there's nothing there, she's not talented, she's not talented. People that are watching her videos, listening to her songs, knows if she's talented or not. So it doesn't matter how long you people scream on social media. Your opinion is your opinion. Somebody else will have to go watch her video and then come to the conclusion. Do they like it? Do they think she did a good job, she and her team, or whatever? So all this screaming you people are doing, making, condemning her song and trying to, you are doing yourself. You're not doing the woman anything, okay? Because people will watch and people will listen, and people that will dance to it will dance to it. People that will enjoy the music will enjoy. People that are just going to just support her will go there, stream that song, support her, and move. So you people keep running with your narrative of she's not talented. Let her go look for a job. Let her go do 9 to 5. All the time she's on social media. What is this nonsense songs that she's singing? What is this now that she released? What is that she released? Yo, take several seats. Tonight I just came in here to laugh. I came in here to laugh at JD and his cohorts. Come out and talk more. Why is he silent? Come out and talk more. You know how to talk. You know how to bash. You know how to tarnish somebody's image. This is the time to proceed. Continue. How far? You started moist, 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 moist. Look where moist has landed. I don't even know if she has released merch on moist and things like that, which she needs to. Milk that moist. Korra, milk it. Release your shirts, your everything, mugs and everything, all moist. Was. Aibo. Was. Eh, are you serious? And then also, while the haters are busy talking about hating stuff and whatnot, let's talk a little before we round up. Because I said this is going to be a quick live stream, 20 or 30 minutes. We are done and dusted. I just wanted to come in here so we talk about Korra's new release. And I wanted to ask you all, have you streamed the song? Have you listened to it? Let me know, what do you think about the song? Uh, so it's a quick live stream. If you're just coming in, you are welcome. We're just here to chit chat about Korra's new song and how Korra has turned the lemon that JD and his cohort threw at her into a very nice lemonade. And even at this point, it's still paining them because they wanted her to go crawl under her bed and start crying. That's what they wanted her to do, but that's not what happened. Mm, 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 mm. You see, you came in with your word. You see, that's why your comment is not showing. That's why even YouTube, Sandra Carter, even YouTube knows how terrible you are. Immediately you drop the comment, they held it. Immediately you dropped your nonsense, they held it so nobody will hear your BS. Let it be paining you. You see how you found yourself here to come and talk about, and I'm not even going to repeat the words that you said. I'm not going to read it out because YouTube already held it, and I will leave it that way. Okay, I will leave it that way. Let it remain hidden because nobody needs to see the nonsense that you just typed. Because if you had any brain in your head, you will go and sit down and try to write one song and release it. Let us come and listen to your own song, and then we will know. Okay, so go somewhere and take several seats. Okay, take several seats and buy from here. We don't have time for negativity. I know that you people have been crying for a long time. That's the reason why I decided to come here and laugh, and it feels good. You see, it is paining you so much that you have to come here to tell me to not speak about this because it is really, really affecting you people's mental health. That moist is moisting, and that pisses you people off a lot. Now, let me leave the haters and let me switch. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the production. Okay, the video of the production behind the scene that Cora posted. I don't know how many of you uh, I don't know how many of you that have actually seen the clip that Cora posted about the behind the scene where she was carrying. I thought that was really hilarious where she was carrying the floating bed and stuff like that, and the way how her face is. Cora is so dramatic. Like I don't know why Cora has not joined Nollywood yet. I really don't know what Cora is waiting for. Cora is super super talented. Like, hey, like she just displays. I was laughing so much when I was watching that video where she was pulling the stuff and trying to carry it, and the expression of her face, and then the soundtrack that she also chose for that part of the that video was so hilarious, you know. Really really funny. I don't know if she posted it on her YouTube. I think it's on her TikTok. If you've not seen the video I'm talking about, it's actually the behind the scene for this moist video. I think I saw it on her TikTok, and that was really funny. I was just laughing and laughing and laughing. I'm like, yo, you know, um, and I love the fact that she posted a little bit, a glimpse, so people get to, because a lot of these people will just come out and start talking, judging, throwing words and doing the most. And I'm like, you don't know what it takes, okay? You might just see an artist release a new song. Oh, it's 2 minutes, it's 3 minutes. You're like, this doesn't take time. If you know the work that goes into creating that 2 minutes, 3 minutes video, live 2 3 minutes video or song, you won't even come out and be judging. So those of you that keep running with this, oh, she's not even talented, you people didn't, go and write your own song first. One, we're just asking for one. Don't write 10, don't write 50, just one song. Let us come and listen to it, so we will know how talented you are. The fact that this set of people that says this type of stuff, look at the one that they are supporting. How many of them have gone to attend her show? How many? Those ones that support JD and support Zacchaeus from Minnesota, how many of them attends her show? How many of them dances to her song, try to, push her, since they think that, oh, JD is the innocent one, he's the this, he's the that. That's the person she's supporting. But you people just know how to go online, look for anywhere they're talking about Korra, and that's where you people want to go and say something. If you say that you support someone, you're standing by that person, and are you not supposed to be doing everything that is going to help that person? You know? MTA Cameron. Welcome, Queen. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing good. MTA said, I actually love the lyrics in Moist. It is a complete for those old dry heart ladies. Oh, that's why a lot of people are pained. A lot of people are having a sleepless night, restlessness, um, shortness of breath, frustration. Name it. Anything you can think of right now is happening to them. And I can imagine the level at which Jade is, is at. Because just imagine, after this drop, they will now all run to wherever they used to gather, if it's WhatsApp or if they've created another or Facebook or wherever, they will now start discussing it. You know, it will now be paining them. Some of them will not even be bold enough to blame JD and say, why did you even talk about that Moist? Because if you did not mention Moist now, we wouldn't be hearing Moist, 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 Moist for how many months now? We've been hearing Moist, Moist, Moist. And now to top it all, she now has it in a song that will always be there. 10 years' time to come, you will find it. 20 years' time to come, you will find this song, Moist. His kids are going to grow up, they will know the story behind their mother's song, Moist. And I hope that when they grow up, they're able to ask their father that when you were doing this video, that you were posting on social media for the whole world to see and hear, and you were speaking the way you were speaking about our mother, what was your goal? What were you looking to achieve with this revelation, this part of the story that you shared with people on social media? What were you looking to achieve? Oh my goodness. Ha! Bravo, Cora, once more. And bravo to the Koreans and everybody that stood for the truth. This is amazing. How someone thinks that they can break you, or you just bounce back clean, like no scratch, no, nothing. She's glowing, but they are frustrated. Look at how what they wished for her, every evil, how they will swear, they will use the fact this will happen to you, that will happen to you, but they are the ones that have been crying. For how long now? Cora is moistening and wazzing and going from glory to glory. God is blessing her, giving her the wisdom. blessing her creative mind. So she just keeps creating. She keeps coming up with things. But the plotters of evil, they are running in circles. Tutu wogele ogele ogelekba. Tutu wogele ogele ogelekba. They're just rolling around in circles. This another case that is similar to this is the case of May Edoche and Yul Edoche. We saw May Edoche went to, Door, the program they had, those videos, those short clips that was posted, those things trended. A lot of people were so proud of May Edoche. People were so proud. Then we saw her on AY's podcast again, where she spoke. She was interviewed by AY and she spoke beautifully. But then, what happened later? We saw Yul and his second wife making caricature out of themselves. Every time May trends, they will look for something. So that's when I look at Korra's case, so I'm like, you can imagine how somebody planned to destroy you. These two women, when you look at May Edoche, you look at Korra, the evil plans that their husbands had for them backfired on the husbands. JD came out ranting. You Ledoche will not Zukwanike, yet he was asking May to Zukwanike. Look where May is. Endorsement upon endorsement, multiple brand ambassador, this one, and every time you turn left or right, she has something she's doing, and she has her own personal businesses also to run and everything. The same with Korra. Every time you turn, there's something Korra is doing. But you can't say the same for the men in their lives that stayed with them, one 5 years, the other one 17 years. Abi? You can't say the same for them. But initially, when they started this thing, their plan was we were going to make a mockery out of this woman because they thought they were God and they thought that God sleeps. He never sleeps. He never slumbers. He's never tired of hearing our prayer. When we are weak, he becomes stronger. So whenever this, I'm just going to use this to advise whomever is out there that is going through some, know that God will never abandon you. It will get to a point where it will be so bad that you're looking at everything and you're like, yo, will I be able to get over this? But do not worry, because God Almighty has his eyes on you, and he will surely put your enemies to shame. Those people that have plotted and planned that they're going to embarrass you and put you to shame and make people laugh at you and ask you, where is that God you serve? They will be the ones to be put to shame. That's it. They will be the ones to put to shame. And we see that happen. MTA said, what Korra is doing, turning their negativity to money. Now they don't like it too. Exactly. Because they never, JD, if JD had thought through everything, he wouldn't have even brought his personal business to social media. That's number one. Then number two, another thing that will prove to you that JD didn't think through anything he ever did are the kind of things that he said. The kind of words that came out from JD's mouth, the kind of things he said about his ex-wife. If JD knew that Korra would turn this thing around, he would not have said this moist situation. He won't say it. he wouldn't have talked about Moist. He would have just closed his mouth or skipped that part of the story. Well, look who is cashing out with the Moist that he came out to destroy. It's just amazing. It is beautiful to see. It is beautiful to watch. It would be nice to see his face right now. It will be really, really nice to look at JD's face right now and see how upset he will be. Right now, he will be looking like a lobster that was just dropped on a hot coal. He will be all pinkish red, reddish pink, because he just cannot believe that she would go and cash out with this. He cannot believe it. But when you're not God, you never know. So I hope people out there are learning. No matter what, do not go and try to destroy someone. Do not do things to intentionally go to hurt people, to harm people, no matter what. If you know you can't deal anymore, just move on quietly. The same way that when you meet someone, when you're asking the person out, you don't announce to the whole world, oh, I just saw one beautiful lady I want to talk to. No, they did not announce it. So why, when you're getting a divorce, you want to announce and now bash and insult the person? All of when you were enjoying, you didn't complain. So why not just move on? But no, bitterness will never allow him. It is nice to see Moist. I hope she does more with this Moist stuff. Let it keep paining him and his cohorts, like the one that came in here to run their mouth. Never give up. Never give up. Initially, he thought he was winning because he was able to gain some few headless chickens that couldn't think for themselves. But what did we see happening in 2024? Even some of the headless chickens started growing head magically and understood that two and two is not adding up about what this man is telling us. And they left. And people are beginning to expose him for whom he truly is. So never plot to destroy anybody. And if anybody is plotting to destroy you, don't worry. Any meeting, any gathering that is being held in places where your ears cannot reach, you're not there. They shall gather. But if the gathering is not of God, what will happen? They shall scatter. And that's exactly what we see. Didn't they gather? They did gather. Did we not see them scatter now? They did. They're turning against themselves. They're exposing themselves. They're exposing the things they plotted over the years, things that were said, things that were done. God never sleeps. He will always fight your battle. That being said, I want to say thank you to everyone. If you have not listened, because I wanted to keep this live stream short, so it's 48 minutes, so 50 minutes, I'm going to just round up. I don't want it to get to an hour. I just wanted us to come in here and talk about Korra's new song. So if you have not listened to Korra's new song, please go over to Korra's YouTube channel and go listen to Korra's new song, or wherever you love streaming your songs from. Go there and listen to Korra's new song titled Moist. And the video is amazing. Amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful video. She nailed it. Korra always tries to put her best in everything that she's doing, and you can see that, you know. A bravo to her. Kudos, kudos, kudos. It's really amazing. I was just smiling throughout while I was watching, listening to that song. So it's really amazing. So loving Korra is a little bit more because I asked her about her marriage a few days ago, and now I am seeing it on her YouTube because I wanted her apron. Oh, really? Yeah, people have been talking about the match for a very long time. She should release match, mostly on this Moist. So I don't know if she would. What she probably, now that she has released the song Moist, I think the next thing, her match will be out also. And now you said you saw something on her YouTube. That's good. This is even going to pain these people even more. No wonder they are crying the way they are crying. I've not even seen this match you're talking about, this one you're talking about, you know. So by the time people are moistening and moistening, oh my goodness, yo, it is well. Evil doers, how far? Evil doers, evil people, how far? God will surely fight for the innocent. God will, because he never sleeps, neither does he slumber. So, thank you also very much. If you're meeting us for the first time, you are welcome. Did you like the live stream? Did you give us a thumbs up? Uh, God bless you. If you've done that already, if you've not done that, please do so. God bless you as you do so. If you've not subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button, turn on your notifications so when next we're live or when we drop a video, you will be one of the first to be notified that we've dropped a content or there's a gist going on that you can come and join us so we analyze and dissect together. Um, hmm, let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? What else do we have to say? Okay, we have to say our prayers and we go. Thank you also very much for joining me. Okay, it's 12 midnight my time over here. So God bless you all. I know that different time zone and everything. May God bless you going out and coming in. Those that are going to bed, may God send His angels to guide and protect you. May God protect your family, your loved ones, and uh, well wishers as you go out. May God go with you and bring you back home safe. May everything you put your hands into prosper. I wish you good health, sound mind, prosperity, and every good thing that you wish yourself. God bless you all. Remain blessed, and I will see you tomorrow, God willing. If I finish what I have to do on time, then we will be on Entertainment Daily tomorrow with more conversations. Thank you also very much for joining me. I have to go to bed now because I have an appointment tomorrow. So I'll go and catch some sleep and get ready for my appointment for tomorrow. So thank you also very much. I wish I could stay back here so we gist some more. But yeah, I'll see you all on Sunday. Okay, let's see if I can. Thank you also very much and bye for now. Take good care of yourself. Much love. Always remain positive. Don't worry, God will fight that battle for you. Whatever you're battling in private, God sees your heart. God sees, okay? Even those things that people try to hide, God sees. So don't worry. God has got your back. Thank you so very much. God bless you. Bye for now. He never slumbers.